Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Do you have any other questions?
No, I think I'm just
Okay. Okay, everyone, welcome back to our next talk today, and we have with us the amazing Jackie Cook, and I have gotten to know Jackie I've known Jackie longer than I've been in Young Living. I don't know how long that's been, but it's been a while, and again, she is another amazing woman who is a wealth of knowledge. We can all learn from her, so vibrant. So Coach Jackie Cook is a 62-year-old who lives life to the fullest. She doesn't let aging slow her down. She's still working. You can find her at her insurance agency, working as a PE teacher, assisting and attending 2 dance classes weekly, watching and playing with her grandchildren, helping and educating others on her wellness routines to win as you age. And I can say I did see her a couple weeks ago walking down the street pushing her grandchildren in the stroller. So she was out going with them. So Jackie, welcome, and can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you. I am so thrilled to be here and to share with you online and share with you here, because ways to win as you age. I mean, aging is a sure thing, okay? So this is really a talk not just for those over 62. It's for everyone who's alive. I want to take a second and I want to ask God to give us something as a takeaway to win as we age. And I have an oil here that I'd love to share. Put a little drop on. We're going to revisit it later so that you are actually taking a moment to breathe that in and believe, that you have something here that I'm going to share that, you'll have a takeaway that will help your life, okay? And aging is a huge topic. There's so many approaches. I just want to share a few things that have been most beneficial to me in my everyday. Things that have helped me keep active and my body feeling younger than my calendar age, which she mentioned was 62. Let's face it, I don't want to just have a good attitude. I want to actually live well and strong and as long as I'm able to. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that most people, that's the goal. No one is looking to not live well. So much of my research, my trial and error over the years has been based on the stage of life I'm in, the things going on, the needs that I have, or even knowledge of my family history and things that I should particularly be paying attention to based on my family. So today, I'll share a few keys that have enabled me to see wins, a few typical changes we are going to face as we age, things like change in hormone levels, energy levels, sleep habits, digestion, and I'll end with a couple tips that have personally helped me to develop some winning habits. Our journeys will have differences and similarities, but there's sure to be something in my journey that you can relate to and learn from or laugh at, whichever, it's okay either way. I have a question for you. Are you old after age 60, or is your body aging? Because there's a difference. I know as kids, I had teachers who were fresh out of college and I thought they were old, okay? But obviously we know that is not so. But it's all perspective, isn't it? Our bodies age with every year. There's no choice in that unless we die. So getting old, hear me that, getting old is a choice. And that's again, perspective. In this aging game, participation isn't really a choice either, but how we participate is a choice. There are keys you can pick up and use and ways to help us win. And we've heard that statement, age is just a number or a state of mind, and honestly, I think there's a lot of truth to that. In my experience, one of the biggest keys in life is mindset. Mindset is a choice, and it's a huge gift we've been given. We aren't stuck when we realize that we always have options. Any challenge or obstacle can be an opportunity. I have the option to process any pain that the challenge brings and look for solutions and find ways to move forward. That's my choice, and that's really a gift. Mindset is tied to another key, and that's the choice of learning and growing, not just hearing and knowing. I said this the other day to Mary, and I was like, I've never thought of that. Isn't it funny how sometimes you say something out loud that you're like, that came out of my mouth, but I have not really thought about that. And that struck me huge, because this makes all the difference in the world. Let me ask, will you personally learn and grow, or just hear it and know? If you can regurgitate facts, that doesn't mean you've grown. That just means you know something. So I challenge you with that one. Are you open to paying attention to ways to grow? When you hear something like I'm going to be sharing, or other people are sharing, better ways to take care of your body, your soul, and your spirit, are you willing to learn? Or are you stuck in your ways? And I hate that when they say that about old people stuck in their ways. I thought, that is not true unless we choose that, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're feeling stuck, it doesn't have to have the final word. You can still choose to not be stuck. Are you willing to ask yourself if there's anything about information that you hear that would be good to pay attention to research, or apply? And that's the third key, is to try with research. Most would think, research then try, but I put them in that order on purpose, because there's nothing wrong with starting with research, as long as you don't stop with research. That's otherwise known as analysis paralysis. Yeah, we need to act. I once read, and this is really powerful, feeling ready is overvalued. Ready happens quicker if you're already moving. You will grow as you go. You will develop as you do. Isn't that good? So the nice thing is that you can choose your pace, but it's really important that you have a pace. Okay? You hear what I'm saying? With each action I take, it's a vote for the person that I want to be. And there's always hope and possibility for change. One decision, one step, one day at a time. Every step makes a difference, and it's something that we can build on. So let me share some of my story. I've always had a mindset, number one, that I get my day once, my life for that matter. I get it once, so my choices matter. I've been intentional to keep active and pay attention to healthy choices, but it accelerated with a simple choice to replace candles in our office. For some reason, I thought it was better not to have fire in an insurance office. So I purchased a diffuser and essential oils.
That's great.
I know. So when I was moving papers around, I was like, I don't think this is good. Anyway, so knowledge can come. Then I was willing to try something new, because I'd never used oils or a diffuser. So learning and growing took place. And then after trying them, I was curious, and I did a little research and learned that they have side benefits. So that was number 3, try and research. That's the personal progression that I had there, that I encourage when we're looking at things, the mindset, learning and growing, and then try with some research. So that's my journey began and continues today. And I just want to mention, with the essential oils, like I said, there are side benefits. Not only did they create a nice smell in the office, I could put things in that were benefiting people as they came in, benefiting them because they were all breathing, right? So based on the fact that they were stepping and breathing in the office, and maybe I had thieves, then their immune system was affected, and I was helping them without ever saying a word, and it smelled good. So in researching about essential oils, I also found that most fragrance used in candles, for instance, were messing with my endocrine system, which oversees hormones. No, thank you. I didn't even understand what that meant at the time, honestly, but I knew I didn't want it. It didn't sound good. And that opened my eyes to the fact that there were ingredients in other things I was using every day, like my personal care products, hair care, oral, products to clean with. All of those things were not working with my body toward wellness, but against it. And I was like, whoa. I was excited then to learn that there were some things I could control. Now, all of this could be a little overwhelming when I mentioned like everything in your house, except when you remember that we choose our mindset and just one step at a time. I personally like to think and keep things as simple as possible. So I've chosen a one-stop shop with Young Living for plant-based products because they have over 600 plus stuff. So anything pretty much that I need to replace or do something with, it's my go-to. If I can't find it there, then I have to do a little research, and look for another spot where I can get what I need. I also have like a big reference Bible guide that I use to help me because, I don't let my lack of knowledge about something slow me down or say, oh, can't do that because I don't know anything about that. I just do the process, research, learn, grow. And I learned that because essential oils are from plants, that our bodies actually recognize them and readily accept them, and they can get right to work. And they clean our cell receptor sites. They encourage our body to do what it was created to do. And if you think about it, many of the things we experience in aging has to do with our cells not doing or slowing and doing less of what they were created to do. So I was still, and I am and was amazed at what God created in the plants and all that's available to us there. Finding I had things to control that would positively affect my hormones at the time, and I was just in menopause. I thought, good news. Learning ways to remove and replace toxins in the home was a game changer. And I found support in balancing my hormones with essential oils and supplements. My personal favorites are Progestins Plus, Sclerescence, and Femgen. My hot flashes were decreased or diminished, and you'd have to really talk to my husband about any mood swings or anything in extremes, because I personally didn't notice any. I felt like myself. And this was even during the time when we were starting a new business, so that in itself is a miracle. So back to my attempt to not start fires in the insurance office. With that diffuser, I also received 2 packets of Ningxia Red. It's a whole food, high antioxidant supplement. And you got 2 packets in this. Now, I had heard it's really good stuff, so I made my 2 packets last 4 days. half, because I was like, I want this, I know it's good, and so now I drink 4 to 10 ounces a day. I'm over that, It's one easy routine. It's to support your body in so many ways, particularly my energy, but also surprisingly my sleep, eye health, heart health, prevents oxidative stress, aids healthy digestion. The list goes on. It's one supplement that is so excellent and helps in such a multitude of areas. It's a simple way to start, and it's yummy. So how simple is it to drink something that's good? I mean, if I can't take pills, but I can drink, so everybody, right? Another common concern that I was finding as we age is sleep. And just this summer, I learned about the lymphatic system, that it cleans our brain and cleans waste from our brain as we sleep. We get good sleep, like our lymphatic system cleans waste from every cell and regulates the hormone, the immune system. I'd never heard that word before, and I actually thought they were kidding when they said lymphatic, because it rhymes with lymphatic. I was like, you guys are trying to catch me. And then I'm like, oh, it's real. Okay. So when I realized that good sleep is more than, not getting good sleep causes more problems than me being tired the next day, then I wanted to take some intentional things to improve that. I'm still learning and growing. And I knew you can develop routines to set up at a bedtime, like put your phone away, the blue light, use diffusing oils. And I started using the supplements that came out this summer, the Deep Night Essence. It doesn't have melatonin, encourages my body to rest, and super magnesium supports a calm nervous system, promotes more restful sleep, and other benefits. I have been wearing a Fitbit prior to taking these, and so I kind of had an idea of my sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, how long I was sleeping, getting a score. I didn't like fair, poor. What are you saying? You're mean to me. I am, it gives you ratings. And I have noticed as I continue to be consistent that my sleep has increased, but even when it doesn't, I'm getting better sleep. I'm going from good to excellent sometimes. Like, yes, the high schooler in me is like, I want a good score, right? So it's very beneficial, okay? I was going to share a little bit on digestion as well, because that's an issue that I have particular paying attention to, because in my family, my mother, who amazing, strong, 85-year-old, lived alone, active, beautiful. Sorry. No one believes she was 85, but she had digestive issues, and that's what she died in January. So I've been determined, as much as it depends on me, that I'm not going to have an issue with gut health. So I had started years ago taking a probiotic. I had heard some information, that's about gut health, and that gut health actually affects so many more things than we realize. So I thought I'm going to start taking it. And so when I started using Young Living, I started their Life 9 and started to take that. And with a little trial and error, I found a couple things that pair best for me. And that's something you have to do. I can tell you what has helped me, but you're going to find that your body is your body. Your journey is your journey, and you're going to have to pay attention to what works. And I found that an evening routine for me includes the Life 9, Essential Zyme, Super C, and then sometimes a kid sends Mighty Pro because it's like a pixie stick and it's really good. Or the Calm, that's good too. But anyway, they're not just for kids, is what I'm saying to you. And then I also use the daily probiotic fiber sometimes with Ningxia. It's just put in the drink and do that. And it really helps. Now, as I mentioned before, I like to keep things simple. So one of the ways that helps me develop new habits, like I've mentioned, some of the things that I'm doing, is that I put things near where I'm going to see them at the time that I want to use them. This makes all the difference in the world for me in a million ways. So the supplements I mentioned, they're by my bedside. The Ningxia, it's in the fridge. Every time I open it, I see it right there. Or I put some in a container with other things at the beginning of the day and drink it through the day. So I know I have my Ningxia in my body. So it works for everything, even like flossing your teeth. Put it near where you're gonna see it when you get ready, whatever it takes to develop a new habit. So as you see something that you wanna do, if it seems complicated, take it this time, do it this, simplify it. Don't let anything keep you from changes that will help you be your best and live well. A key verse for me says, the point is not to just get by. We want to live well, but our foremost efforts should be to help others live well. And that's in Corinthians in a particular version. So, but was there something that you heard today that resonated with you, an area that you want to grow in? Then tell someone, talk to me, talk to somebody else in the room that's here. Take a step, do something is really what I'm saying. No matter how small it seems, remember that each action you take is a vote for the person you want to be. And I just, want to re-mention that I'm pointing to a road. We're all on a journey, on a path, and some of you are at different places in that journey. So just pointing it out, some are new and say, I do have issues with energy. Drinking something that would help my general health and help me with energy, that's easy. And maybe you're ready to try Ningxia. Or you've had sleep issues and you want to try some, Young Living has a rest and a reset and rest kit that puts the deep essence and super magnesium with the ningxia as a grouping together. So there's ways to target what you're seeing a need for in your body. But again, do something. Don't just identify it and then go on your way. Take a step towards your wellness. For others, you're already on the path. You are paying attention to wellness, but there might be something that you want to do more consistently, and there's essential rewards with Young Living that you can, pick and choose what you want monthly, get free products and points to try other things. So to help you be more consistent, because doing it once is great, but over time is even better. And for those, there's also others who, as me, like I mentioned that verse, it's not enough that I live well, I want to help others live well. That's my motivation. And there might be someone who says, I would like to help see other people win. Then with Young Living, you can join me as a brand partner, and we can together work to help people be their best self. I will post for you online a link and a savings code. You can private message me or give me a thumbs up and we can connect. Now everybody put a little believe on you, right? I want you to just the essential oil. Just take a second to end with that, and believe that you can take a step today. We have the new year coming, so it's a really excellent reset time to move forward from where you are today to something that you can see for yourself in the future. So thank you for letting me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Jackie. Thanks for sharing with us. We've got some ningxia here that we are going to have some samples if anybody wants to sample that. So